Hello, this is an impromptu vlog moment here. So I was gonna do an unboxing, but there's like 1,000 unboxing videos of the new Nintendo Switch the Mario Red and Blue edition of the Nintendo Switch, which is mostly red, except the Joy-Con grip is the blue and the little straps for the Joy-Cons. Anyways, let me turn this around so it can make a little bit of sense. Alright, so this is what I've been doing for the last hour and a half or so. It's just transferring data from the old console to the new one, downloading games, which it'll be interesting to go through the process of moving my Animal Crossing Island from the old console to the new one. I do plan on keeping this one for now because even though the console is just a basic Switch console, the Smash Brothers variant that I got back in, I believe this was 2018. So my first Switch was actually the Mario Odyssey edition. Now these are the red Joy-Cons that come with the new one, which now that I have the best quality of daylight is how precise I can get the colors on them. For comparison's sake, I also bought last year the red Joy-Cons from the Odyssey bundle, which were available to buy separate in Japan, so you could just buy them online and import them. These are just a couple of caps that I put on top of the buttons. I was gonna do the button swap, but I got very nervous when I saw several videos about how to swap the casings on Joy-Con. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go with the button caps, and if I wanna change the color, I'll just get a skin for it. Now, I'm hoping this gives you kind of an idea with the color difference on the red Odyssey, which is more of a glossy color, and the red on the new one, which is, I guess, pastel. If you've seen the Joy-Cons for the Animal Crossing, that will give you a better idea of the type of color, but also they feel different, kind of less smooth, but also a little bit more grippy because of that color texture. The same color texture can be seen on the entirety of the new console, which is the first time that a Nintendo Switch console gets actually colored the entire thing. Let me see if I can get it from behind here. Right there. I believe because even the console on the Smash Brothers edition didn't have anything going on even on the back. Only the docking station was different. That's me. And of course I have a thing for red devices. And this is my first I would say second generation Switch, because this guy was still based on the first one that it came out, so the battery life is not as good as the next generation one that is right here. I'm hoping, I use it mostly dock, but I do like to play with it handheld while I'm watching a series or something like that. And of course I'm holding it here with my Power A little stand, which is really nice. It's actually in aluminum, and I really like how it looks with the red Switch on top. So in typical Nintendo lifestyle, when you have one thing for a Nintendo console, you end up getting several different options to go along. So this is the Joy-Con grip that comes with the Mario edition, but this is blue, so that way when you insert the Joy-Cons, they have a really fun looking contrast to it. And to me, it looks really cool. Now, I also wanted to see how this blue will look with the Odyssey red Joy-Cons. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, it does look a little bright. Let me mix and match it. Let me do a red Odyssey with a red new edition. You can kind of see it, but yeah, but the red here is actually darker, and it looks, and even though it's not glossy painted, the look of it looks glossy. Now, let's see about this other part. This I did earlier, and I really liked it. And this is a Power A Joy-Con grip, which I have two of them. I have this one and this red one. I like the Power A's because they have a bit more grip than your regular Switch Joy-Con grips. And so let's do the new Joy-Cons. Yeah, this is the one I did earlier, and look at that. Boom, looks fantastic. And then, just for giggles, let's see how this guy looks with the red Power A grip. I don't know how I ended up with 4 of them. Yeah, not a fan of this combination. It's kind of lost in the whole thing. The red one does look good, even though I've done this for myself before, but it does look good with the gray Joy-Cons, in my opinion. It looks pretty good. Last but not least, let's see how the new Joy-Cons look on the classic black, which should look good. I mean, it's red and black. You can't go wrong with that combination ever. Yeah, that looks fantastic. And if you put the Odyssey red in it, there it is. Looks pretty cool. I like it. So final thoughts. Should you get the new Mario Edition Switch if you have the old one? Personally, no. Even if you have the first generation type Switch that has the lesser quality in battery life, you're not getting anything better, whether it's, you know, screen quality. I mean, you could maybe go into technicalities and find some differences, but it's mostly the visual. It's mostly the collector's side of it. So when you buy a console like this variant, it's just for the novelty that it's different. And if you want to, then go ahead and buy it. But if it's gonna cause you a financial situation or a financial distress with the rest of your household, don't do it. It's a novelty, just like the Animal Crossing edition. Neither of these come with the video game that they're promoting. Just like the Animal Crossing Switch, they didn't come with the Animal Crossing Animal Crossing Switch didn't come with the Animal Crossing game. This one doesn't come with a Mario game either. Yes, I love this console. I'm really happy that I finally have a red Switch. And even if it wasn't labeled as a Mario Edition Switch, it looks really cool. And I'm hoping that this theme of having the entire console in a color variant, I'm really hoping that this becomes a thing. And it was meant to become a thing. Eventually, this was gonna happen. Like, Nintendo was gonna go this route before going for a Switch Pro that people have been claiming and rumoring for years and years and years. If it does happen at the end of 2021 or beginning of 2022, I could get that one maybe, depending on what makes it a Pro. But right now, this is gonna be my go-to, and this and the other one will probably take a long nap with the Smash Brothers docking case as well, because this one has the red docking, and that one looks pretty fire too. But that is all for this improv blog. I hope you didn't mind me rambling like this. You all take care. Be kind to each other. Be human and be freaking cool. Se me cuida.